Welcome to ICU. Today we're counting down the 10 best thrillers that you can stream on Netflix right away. We will cover lots of hidden gems, so make sure to stick till the end. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications to stay updated with all our future movies and series news. Let's get started. Number 10. Hold the Dark is a gripping tale of an Alaskan town ravaged by wolves and the mysterious disappearance of a young boy. When his mother reaches out to a renowned hunter and author, Russell Core, he ventures into the darkness to destroy the deadly pack. But as he unravels the truth, he is thrust into a world of violence and conspiracy, with the local police hot on his trail. With stunning performances from Wright and Skarsgård, Hold the Dark defies all expectations and delivers a thrilling and brutal story of survival in the harsh Alaskan wilderness. Number 9. Caliber. Vaughn, soon-to-be dad, goes on a hunting trip with his best friend Marcus in a secluded Scottish village. But they receive an unwelcoming reception from the locals, who warn them to stay away from the local girls. As they go hunting, tragedy strikes and they are forced to take drastic measures, turning the trip into a full-blown thriller. Caliber takes its time building up the tension and awkwardness between the characters, but the wait is worth it. The second half of the film delivers great payoff and genuinely unnerving moments, making for a thrilling and intense cinematic experience. Number 8. Fractured. A Thanksgiving road trip turns into a parent's worst nightmare when Ray's daughter breaks her arm and must undergo scans at a hospital. But things take a terrifying turn when the hospital denies any record of his wife and daughter ever being there. Convinced of a sinister plot to cover up their disappearance, Ray begins a desperate search for his missing family. This little gem, with its stunning visuals and stellar cast, is a gripping thriller that will leave you hooked until the end, wondering what really happened to Ray's loved ones. Number 7. The Devil All the Time is a tale set in rural towns of Ohio and West Virginia during the 50s and 60s, where the lives of multiple characters intertwine in unexpected ways. War veteran Willard Russell's devout religion leads him to commit violent acts when his wife falls sick with cancer, and his son Arvin is left to navigate a complicated world with a new preacher in town, Reverend Preston Teagarden. The film boasts an incredible ensemble cast, with standout performances from Tom Holland and Robert Pattinson, making it a must-watch. Number 6. Uncut Gems. Adam Sandler portrays Howard Ratner, a New York City jeweler whose life is in utter disarray. He's deeply in debt, contemplating leaving his wife for his employee, and has a gambling addiction that never seems to subside. But when he acquires a rare Ethiopian black opal, and NBA star Kevin Garnett takes an interest in it, Howard believes he's hit the jackpot. The film is a frenetic ride with characters constantly talking and yelling over one another, creating a sense of chaotic energy that you will either love or hate. Number 5. Nightcrawler. Jake Gyllenhaal delivers a hauntingly captivating performance as Louis Bloom, a driven but disturbingly charming man who discovers the seedy world of night crawling in Los Angeles. As a freelance videographer, Louis captures grisly footage of accidents and crime scenes to sell to local news stations for a profit. With his razor-sharp mind and lack of moral boundaries, Louis quickly rises to the top of the cutthroat industry. But as he becomes more immersed in the horrors he films, he risks losing himself entirely. Though the final act feels somewhat disconnected, Nightcrawler is a gripping character study. Number 4. Nocturnal Animals. Susan, a disconnected artist portrayed by the remarkable Amy Adams, receives a mysterious book from her enigmatic ex-husband, played by the haunting Jake Gyllenhaal. As she reads the enthralling story, the audience is transported into its thrilling plot about a family on a night road trip. When they come across violent strangers, the family is torn apart, with the mother and daughter taken by the assailants and the father left alone. With seamless blending of the two tales, the movie delves into Susan's troubled past, weaving a captivating narrative that leaves the audience hooked until the very end. Number 3. Prisoners is a gut-wrenching thriller that will have you on the edge of your seat. When two young girls are abducted on a rainy Thanksgiving day, their families are thrown into chaos. Hugh Jackman's character, a survivalist prepper, becomes increasingly frustrated with the police's approach to the case and takes matters into his own hands with disastrous consequences. The tension is palpable as Detective Loki, played by Jake Gyllenhaal, races against time to solve the case before it's too late. This isn't a movie for the faint of heart, but for those willing to endure the dark twists and turns, it's a must-see. Number 2. Shutter Island. Set in 1954, Federal Marshals Teddy Daniels and Chuck All are sent to investigate a missing inmate on a secluded mental asylum. From the start, it's clear that something is off with Teddy, as he battles seasickness and a haunting past. Leonardo DiCaprio delivers a gripping performance that leaves the audience questioning his motives and sanity. The film expertly balances gothic horror with psychological terror, immersing viewers in a haunting tale of insanity that never relies on cheap twists or shock value. Shutter Island is a chilling masterpiece that will leave you questioning reality long after the credits roll. Number 1. Seven. The sinister, gloomy city of New York becomes the haunting backdrop for the tale of two homicide detectives: the seasoned William Somerset, Morgan Freeman, and the eager rookie David Mills, Brad Pitt. A grotesque murder scene sets the stage for a series of equally gruesome crimes, each one more disturbing than the last, all linked to the 7 deadly sins: gluttony, greed, lust, pride, wrath, envy, and sloth. As the detectives delve deeper into the twisted mind of the killer, they uncover a web of deceit and depravity that leaves them questioning everything they thought they knew. This suspenseful and chilling story is not for the faint of heart. Don't forget to check out our other videos by clicking on the links in the top corners of your screen. We have plenty of other gems that you won't want to miss.